and media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. And we have here former champion Jojo Diaz in his upcoming fight next week. And at welterweight, how are you doing, bro?
Fighter, man, and I know that I'm moving up in weight, but
Absolutely. We've been seeing a lot of that training footage with Freddie Roach. How is that? How's that relationship going? Hold on. Hold on, Joe. Hold on, Jojo. We're getting a misconnection. It's starting to. I don't know. Are you on the Wi-Fi? We could get the better signal. Man, oh man, smash the like button, double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices as well. All right, we good. We're starting to clear up a lot better now. Yeah.
yeah. So, man, I'm just motivated, man, because it's a dream come true. I'm training with Freddie Roach now, man. I used to watch him growing up, and I know that he's a Hall of Fame fighter, and I'm a former world champion, and I want to solidify my name in the Hall of Fame and become a world champion again. Uh, but now, not just becoming a world champion. I just want to solidify my name, knowing that I'm one of the realest boxers that is out right now, man. I'm willing to take on any challenge, and I'm wanting to go out there and excite the fight fans. I'm not just doing this for clout or Instagram likes. Trying to I could go and randomly pick out. I could go and pay $5,000 to go have a bum fight me at an arena and I can knock them out and stuff like that. But there's no need for that, man. I want to, compete at the highest levels because, I love boxing and I've, been through hell and back to be where I'm at now, man. And I just really thank God, my Lord and Savior, for giving me an opportunity to go out there and fight at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. In my hometown, man. I mean, I'm from South Amani, California. It's right around the street, man. And it's just a dream come true that I'm fighting a guy that is from Santa Ana. Alexis Rocha, he's a hell of a fighter. And I know he's going to apply a lot of pressure. And I think it's just going to be an exciting fight for the fight fans, a real boxing fight, a fight that you guys are not going to want to miss, man. Because, like I said, I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm going to go out there and give you guys a hell of a performance. It's going to be a war. It's going to be a war.
How did the Freddie Roach decision get made, and why?
The Freddie Roach decision got made because I knew that I wanted to come out here back in California, and I wanted to, be close to my family. Man, I love my girl and I love my daughter, and I want to be in my son's life as well, and I want them to be in my life, and I want them to. I'm just fighting. I'm fighting for them, man. I'm fighting for their future and to provide a better future for them. So I know that this is my hunger and this is my inspiration. So I knew that me being isolated over there was good for me in Texas for a while. Because I was just, getting all my shit back, getting my hunger back, staying closer to God, getting my connection back, and knowing what I needed to do to execute. But now that I'm here in California again, man, I'm locked in now, man. I got my girl, I got my daughter with me. I'm fighting to have my son back, man. I know that it gets complicated when you have two baby mamas and you have court issues and shit like that, man. It gets a little upsetting, but at the end of the day, man, I love my son with all my heart, and I'm gonna keep on fighting for him. So I'm doing it for him, and I'm doing it for my daughter, for their better future, to show them that I never gave up. So it's I'm not really too intrigued about becoming a world champion or anything like that, man. I just want to go out there and showcase to everybody that dreams come true. And if you guys are motivated, you guys could do it, man. If you guys put God first, all things are possible through Him, man. And I'm just willing and I'm thankful that I'm going out there fighting, in my hometown and fighting a really, really tough competitor in Alexis Rocha and a tough challenge to give the fight fans a really, really great fight.
You keep moving up in weight. Obviously, your last outing was against Regis Prograis. What you thought about what's your reaction to the fight?
Oh, about what? About the weight?
No, about you keep moving up in weight, but in the same time, your last performance with Regis Progress. Tell me, walk us through it. How was did you feel like it was a close fight? Do you feel like you could have gave more into the fight? Tell us in the eyes of Jojo Diaz, walk us through the Regis Progress fight. Because
Ma-
obviously, do you feel like they seen something in that fight that they say, hey, he's willing to move up, probably willing to move up another weight class, and why Alex Rocha? Do you feel like they seen something in that performance?
You know what? We were supposed to fight Regis at 140, and then 5 week they said like they didn't make 140, so that he only could make 141. So I ended up just agreeing to fight at 141. I knew that it was already a tough challenge, but like I said, man, I don't care about the weights or anything right now, man. I know what type of fighter I am, and I know the setbacks that were holding me back, and that were holding me back to propel my career and propel my performances inside the ring. And now that I got everything locked, man, I was locked in, and I knew that with Regis, I was already locked in like that, man. So a lot of people that were doubting me, and I almost knocked them out in the first round. I wish I would have did it, man. But now that I learned a little more on how to stay more calm, be more patient. When the opportunity comes again, I'm gonna make sure I get him out of there. But I thought I won the fight with Regis, and every all the fight fans know, I'm an old school fighter, man. Like I said, I really don't care about the bouts or anything like that, man. All I care about is just showing to everybody that I'm back and that I'm one of the best fighters in the world. Man, I'm just here to provide for my kids, man. And I know that I'm up for any challenge. We just prograde. He was a bigger fighter. I showed everybody that he ain't nothing, man. I was able to beat. I thought I won the fight, man. I thought I was dazed him a couple times. I thought I edged it out, but they gave it to him. It is what it is. I learned what I needed to do, and I'm taking on this challenge, moving up in weight with Alexis Rocha again. Like I said, I don't care about the weight classes. All I care about is just showing everybody that I'm back. And Alexis Rocha, he's a tough challenge. He's a big guy. I'm all for that challenge, man. And I know what I've been doing behind the scenes. Me.
Yeah, definitely a great fight. I mean, lots of people were talking about that fight being fight of the year, with you and Prograis. But what do you think about Alex Rocha as a fighter?
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. He's a good fighter, dude. He applies a lot of pressure. He throws a lot of shots. He's a big fighter. He's a dangerous fighter. Uh, but like I said, man, I'm a fighter, man. I'm an old school fighter. I'm a pro fighter, dude, and I want to take on the toughest challenges. And I'm ready for this moment. Um, I've been looking sensational in camp. My body feels good. Come fight night, I know that he's gonna be the bigger guy, but I'm gonna be filled out as well, man. And you guys are gonna see coming the weigh-ins, dude, man. Like I'm filled out at 147 right now, man. I'm gonna be hurting Alexis Rojo if I catch him. So you guys will see come fight night.
So you feel real good at 47.
I feel good at any weight. I mean, 147 to it just depends on the opponent, man. Like I said, from 147 to 135, I could still make 135 if I wanted to. But like I said, right now, the 147 division is hot. 140 division is hot. So if there's big fights at that way, man, let's make it happen. I mean, shit, you guys are gonna see come fight night, man. I'm gonna be a filled out 147 pounder. You guys are gonna see. Watch.
Yeah, because a lot of people were trying to figure it out. We knew that you guys were had you were in scheduled to have a fight with Floyd Schofield. He pulled out through injury. Nobody really got to get your reaction on that situation as well. That was at 135. I mean, that was not too long ago, right, Jojo?
Yeah, it was long ago, but ain't nobody gonna be waiting on fucking Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield, man. They're playing fucking games, man. I ain't gonna be waiting on that and sitting on my ass, just hoping and waiting for them to fight. I'd rather just move on with my career and take on the next challenge. And they offered me this challenge, this fight with Alexis Rocha, and it's a good Southern California fight. It's gonna be a sold out arena, and it's gonna be a good night of boxing. So
Right, right. And then also, there was a rematch that was scheduled for Curiel and Alex Rocha, and I forget why he had to pull out of the fight, but obviously a stablemate of yours, a guy that Freddie trains. Is there something in that fight that you see that you could really exploit? Did you see the fight?
yeah, I mean, I've seen Alexis Rocha fight several times, man, and he's a tough fighter, man. He's a dangerous fighter. He's a big fighter, and I know that it's gonna be a tough challenge. But like I said, man, like I'm a former 2012 Olympian, bro. Like I've been boxing my whole life. I've been fighting my whole life. My the setbacks, all my losses were because I was fucking up in my personal life, man. It was because I was living like a rock star. I was partying. I was, going out to in Hollywood, messing around, just living like a rock star, man. A lot of people they probably know or they don't know, but that's just the way life was for me at the time. I really didn't care about my career. I was, living in the moment and enjoying my fruits of labor. But, I fell into temptations and all that, led me into really dark past in my life. And I'm thankful that, I gave my life to my Lord and Savior. And he got me back to, thinking right, training right, and being at my best in the boxing ring. And come find that, man, you guys are going to see a very, very strong Joseph Diaz. So, uh, I just can't wait to part five, man. It's already next week, so you guys are gonna see.
Obviously, he showed some kicks in his armor when he took his first loss against Rashidi Ellis and got outboxed, but then also gets knocked out by Giovanni Santalin. When you look at the fight play out, do you look at him outboxing him going 12, or do you feel like you can get rid of him before 12?
Well, I feel like I could get rid of them before 12, man. By sparring, I've been looking really, really good, man. I'm strong, I'm fast, I'm quick, I'm elusive. Like I said, man, if you guys thought my performance with Regis program was really, really good, wait until you guys see this one, man. I'm in the best shape of my life, dude. I'm in better shape than I was my Tevin Farmer fight. So you guys are gonna see the best performance of Joseph Diaz to date, man. So that's why I'm just so excited, man, because God really saved my life, man. I'm just thankful for everything He's doing for me, man, because He knows my heart and He knows that I'm doing this for my kids and trying to show everybody that no matter what our people are telling you or no matter how dark life gets, man, if you guys give your life to Jesus Christ, man, He's gonna make you guys' lives better. He's gonna pave the way, and if you guys are surrounded by darkness and if there's darkness in your guys' world, He's gonna start bringing light little by little, man. Just keep on having that faith. So next Saturday, guys, tune in. Next Friday, man, you guys tune in so you guys can see the weigh-ins, how sharp I look, man. I look good, guys. You guys are gonna see, man. I'm excited for this one, guys. It's gonna be a real good fight. Tune in.
Tell me, I mean, this training camp, we've been seeing you train. You've been looking in shape for like a while now. And like you said, you've had ups and downs in your career. How long have you been necessarily fully committed to straight boxing?
Fully committed to straight boxing for about 15 weeks now, bro. 15, 16 weeks now, just straight dogging in camp. I thought I was gonna beat Kid Austin's ass. So straight from that camp, I just came over here. I made my decisions. God made it paved the way, and I ended up, finding my way back home, training with Freddie Roach, and getting ready for this fight now. So it's been a long journey, but I've been in camp for about like 15 weeks now, bro. I'm in the best shape of my life right now. I have, man. Like I said, guys, tune in on Friday. See the weigh-ins. You guys are gonna see, guys, that it's it's gonna be an exciting fight, man. Come Saturday night.
And that's what we're waiting for, with these boxing fans, right? Like we've been seeing a lot of fights go the distance. We've seen a lot of guys want to just kind of box, move around a lot, not necessarily put their all on the line. Similar to what you guys did with you and Regis. I mean, in this fight per se, do you feel like that's exactly what this is?
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be a good boxing fight. I mean, Alexis Rocha, he's a good boxer, and he's a warrior, dude. He's gonna apply a lot of pressure. He's gonna dig deep, and he's gonna give it his all, man. And like myself, I'm gonna be giving my all too. But I got some very very good skill right now. My hands are fast. I'm feeling really strong. My boxing is back. I got my IQ back, man. I'm feeling slick, dude. It's gonna be a really good fight. So if he's gonna want to bang it out, we're gonna bang it out. If he's gonna want to try to move around, I'm gonna be ready for that as well, man. Like I said, I'm ready for anything right now. I covered all the bases. We had a good training camp, man. I sparred great sparring partners, man. This whole training camp. So I'm ready. I'm ready for this fight.
Well, besides size, what do you think he does better than you?
What was that?
Besides his size, what do you think he does better than you in the ring?
To be honest, man, I, I I I don't think he does anything better than me, man. I think I'm the better fighter, and you guys haven't even seen the best Jose Diaz yet, man. Like I said, I'm very confident in my dude, and I know what I've been doing behind the scenes. My team's all confident. I'm extremely confident, man. Coming to fight night, it's gonna be an all out war, dude. I'm just gonna give him all. Win or lose, like I said, I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm just willing to go out there and give real boxing to the fight fans. Not no fake shit. Real boxing.
Right. Now, how many fights you have with Golden Boy? Is it just this one?
What was that?
Is it just this one, or do you have other fights with Golden Boy?
And then after this one, I got a few more with Golden Boy, man. I like Golden Boy. I really thank Golden Boy for everything they have done in my life, and I think that after this fight, there's gonna be a couple mega fights that we have in store for the fight fans. So I think that we're gonna continue on with our relationship, and I'm very happy with them right now, man. I thank them for this opportunity, and I thank them for giving me this challenge. It brought that hunger back in me. Everybody's doubting me this fight, like they doubted me with the Regis. So I'm just, adding that as fuel, and I'm very hungry for this fight.
A win March 14th. What does it do for your career?
Room on March 14th, man. That'll solidify my name, man. That'll solidify my name back at in the 147 division, 140 division. Getting the getting the big names. I would like to fight Ryan Garcia next, Arnold Barboza next. Um, we'll see, man. Wherever God wants to take me. But after my main focus is Alexis Rocha. I know that he's a dangerous fighter, and he's gonna come out aggressive, and he's going to come out very confident, thinking that he's going to be able to knock me out. So I got to keep be on my toes for the first couple rounds, man. So it's going to be a good fight, man. You guys tune in.
I love it, man. And on that main event, Kenneth Sims and Arnold Barboza, what do you think about the fight? Who do you think wins?
That's a good fight, man. That's a really good fight. I'm rooting for my boy, my hometown brother, Arnold Barboza. I hope he does his thing come fight night. But Kenneth Sims, he's my brother as well. We, you know, alongside together in the Olympics all the time, in the amateurs and stuff, man. So I have much respect to both fighters, and I wish them both a good, a respectful fight, and I hope they both come out healthy.
Seems like, yeah, it seems like Oscar would definitely put the winners together on the cards for sure. I mean, is that something that, you said your brother, are you willing to fight your brother as well?
I mean, it's whatever the fight fans want to see, man. Like I said, I'm in the best shape of my life. I love boxing, man. I just love doing what I'm doing, man. And I love my life. I'm very excited that I'm able to provide for my kids and give hope to the youth and fight for the fight fans, man. So it's gonna be a good night of boxing, man. And I'm just thankful to still be alive and just living the best life possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, speaking of Ryan Garcia, I mean, he had this fight with Barrios. I mean, what do you think about his fight? Supposedly, he wants to fight Shakur Stevenson or possibly that rematch with Devin Haney. I mean, do you feel like those fights will happen, materialize right away, or do you feel like Austin could keep some of these fights in house?
Um, to be honest, man, I really don't know, man. But I think boxing is going towards the right direction. I think that these fights are getting more exciting, and the fight fans are gonna see some great exciting fights in the near future, man. So like I said, I'm just happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to still keep doing what I love to do. I've been fighting since I was 11 years old, man, and I've always dreamt about fighting on big stages my whole life. So now that I'm 33 years old, I still feel like I'm at my prime. I'm still hungry, and I'm in the best shape of my life right now. So I'm just excited to be a part of this moment. And come Saturday, man, you guys are gonna see a good night of boxing.
I love it. I love it, man. I mean, when you look at some of these other fights that you could possibly potentially have a chance of fighting, what do those names look like in your eyes? Because we look at you, we see that you're willing to campaign from 135 to 47. What do you want?
I mean, to be honest, man, like a Ryan Garcia, Dante fight, Arnold Barboza, uh, you know, fights like that will be, good fights. I think that would bring out the best in me and bring out the best in them, and it'll be good, fights for the fight fans. So we'll just see, man. Like I said, after this performance, I'll let the fans dictate who they want me to fight next.
I love it. I love it. As far as sparring partners leading up to this fight, what were the notable names? How was that training camp that you just had?
Man, like I said, I had a great
The
training
last
camp, man.
sparring
I
was
had a
yesterday, I believe, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday. It was against some guy from he was a Russian dude. I think he's like 15 or 16 and 0 or something like that. But it was a really good session. I've been sparring with that guy Mark Magayoso or something like that,
Mark
and
Mark Masayo.
Mark Masao, yeah,
He just
Mark
got signed to
Masao,
Zufa.
yeah, him, and then the guy that fought Pitbull Cruz, man, I forgot his
Rayo Venezuela.
my bad. No, he's Mexican. He's pretty slick. Damn, I forgot his name.
Mexican it's not
He
it's not Rayo Venezuela.
no, not Brian. No.
No, Ryan. A Mexican that was slick that he fought.
Yeah, he's tall. He's tall. He's pretty slick.
Mm, I'm trying-
Forgot his name, man.
oh, are you talking about Giovanni Cabrera?
Mm. Him, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because he's out
And so
there.
I'm sparring him, and then we just been sparring. We just been sparring Blair Cobes
Yeah,
too,
Black
or
Cobbs.
Blair Cobbs. Been sparring him as well, man. Like I said, I've been sparring everybody, man. I've been getting some good work, dude. So
You
I'm
smiling like you're
excited for this fight,
confident, like
man.
you like those were good sparring sessions.
Oh yeah. They're really good sparring sessions, and like I said, I'm in the best shape of my life, man. I've been doing my thing. I've been sparring the best, training at my best, sparring, training with the best trainer in the world right now, Freddie Roach. The team is sensational, man. I'm just in the best shape of my life right now, man. I can't wait to find that.
Tell me, I mean, with the experience factor in this fight, I mean, clearly you would have to say you have the deeper resume and have seen more in boxing. I mean, with this fight with Alex Rocha, am I right? Do you feel like that's the main
Oh, yeah,
separation,
man.
that
That's
experience?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people are underestimating me, dude. Like, but it's good. Like, I really don't care because I know my experience, and I know what I did wrong in my career and like the losses what I lost. Like I was like for the Devin Haney fight, man. The week before I was partying. The Williams Sapella, I was partying. I wasn't even taking boxing like serious at that point, man. So I know that those weren't my best performances, man. And I was keeping up with these guys, dude. So now that I got my head straight and now that I got my life back in full circle, man. Just with my personal life and my career and stuff. I'm very inspired again, man. And I just want to be that inspiration to the youth and to everybody, man. That no matter what happens in life, dude, you just got to keep moving forward and give your race to God, and everything else is gonna fall into place.
Yeah, it's funny. You've been in boxing for such a long time, but you're only 33 years old, right? And
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like I have been to wars, dude, but bro, it's because I'm an old school fighter, and I'm a dude.
throwback.
I feel like I'm a throwback fighter. I wanted to fight the best, man. I'm a guy that no matter if I was partying, no matter if I didn't like wasn't taking my career serious at the time, I was just like, man, like, come on, let's do it, let's run it. I'll run it, and I thought I was still gonna be able to win, but obviously my body couldn't function he should have. So because I was still drinking and I was dieting wrong, and then come fight week, I was 25 pounds overweight still, and I had to go in the sauna and make weight wrong, and then I would miss weight, and I lost over like $1 million in fines, bro. I paid over $1 million in fines in boxing, bro, just for not making weight. Like $1 million, bro. Like $1 million could have been in my bank account. Fucking really Isabella bought a horse because of me. Because I gave him $300,000 because they didn't make weights. Like shit like that. Like it pisses me off. But I thank God that I went through that, and I'm not gonna make that mistake again, man. Now that I got everything back in order, man. I got my family. I got my girl. I got my daughter. I got my son. I don't need to be partying and being out in the limelight like that now, dude. I just need to focus and do what I got to do to take care of my kids and inspire the youth.
Yeah, man. That's have you seen results from that? Not partying and also like, you said you partied a week before Devin Haney fight. I mean, damn. I mean, you and
Yeah,
Ryan,
yeah.
I see. I mean, damn.
It was like that, dude. I was fucking chilling with Tobey Maguire, Spider Man, and shit like that. I had like crazy ass nights, man. Like I was living like a crazy ass life, dude. And the thing is like I was living that life, but I was trying to play both sides, but I wasn't taking it serious the sport because I was still drinking and stuff. Like I wasn't like dieting when I was going out, or if I was going out and stuff like that, I was still drinking and stuff. I wasn't putting my career first. You get me? I was just falling to every temptation, and then I would just be out until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, dude. Every night, man. It was horrible, dude. I mean, it was a good time at the time, man. Don't get me wrong. I was enjoying very good times and stuff, but it was also some very, very dark times too, man, because those hangovers and those withdrawals, dude. You feel like you're dying and you're going crazy and stuff, man. So I just thank God that now that I got my mind back, I'm calm again, and I'm doing everything structured, dieting right and stuff, and I'm ready to go out there and give my best performance.
I love it, man. I love it. I can't wait for this performance. Now, obviously your last opponent, Regis Prograis, he's fighting on Zufa Ring Magazine as well, and he's fighting Connor Ben. I mean, what do you think about the matchup? Do you feel like that side sees something in the last Regis fight with you, and that's why this fight's happening? I mean, it's happening at 150 pounds as well.
Yeah, I think that Conor Brett thinks that he can knock out Regis, but man, don't get me wrong, dude. Regis, man, I caught Regis in the first round, and I discombobulated his brain. Like his brain was just all like wobbly and stuff. His body wasn't even functioning anymore because I hit him with that shot. And then right when the bout rung, I almost clipped him within the chin. I almost knocked him out, but I barely missed him. Um, but he's a good fighter. He's a very very slick fighter, dude. Like he pretends he's hurt sometimes. He lands good combinations and stuff like that. So Conor Ben, if he gets caught with a shot, man, unexpectedly, bro, he could reach his, he hits hard, man. He could really put some damage and some hurt into Conor Ben. So it's a good fight, man. It's gonna be a good fight for both competitors and for boxing. I think it's a fight that boxing needs right now. Yep.
I like it. I like it. Who do you think wins that fight?
I'm giving the slight edge to Conor Ben because I said, he's fighting at a heavier weight, and I think if Conor Ben lands some good body shots and lands a good shot up on top, I think he could get him out of there. But like I said, Regis is a slick fighter too, man. So if Conor Ben is a little too wild, like he gets sometimes, he tends to get a little wild and drop his hands and stuff. And if Regis ends up catching and clipping his ass, I think that Regis could win the fight as well, man. So it's a good fight.
What's your thoughts on Zufa Boxing? I mean, they're throwing a lot of money around in the sport, and obviously they're looking for names like yourself. Guys that have achieved stuff in boxing and try to bring and improve their brand.
I think it's good for the sport, man. Like I said, I think boxing is becoming hot again, man, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. I'm just very excited for this opportunity come March 14th, and I know that this opportunity is going to create many more doors for me and for my career, for my family, and for the youth to inspire the youth as well. So I'm just thankful that I'm being a part of all this, man. And like I said, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for this moment now.
Have you put yourself through anything different in this training camp that you haven't done in others?
Uh, to be honest, man, I just been locked in, dude. Uh running every single day, training, training again, you know, my daughter. Sometimes with my son, because like I said, the big mom is so that in due time I'll be able to see him and stuff. So uh, I'm just like very very isolated, man, and I'm just staying focused on God, man. My main focus is putting my faith in Him and knowing that if I give my heart to Him and He knows my heart, He's gonna help me, pave a way, and that's what I'm doing, dude. And I'm locked in right now.
Have you met Alex Rocha?
Alexis Rocha, yeah, I met him a few times, man. We actually seen each other at a weekend concert about like two years ago. He was out with his lady, and I was out with my girl as well. So I mean, he's like I said, man. His brother Ronnie Rivas is a good friend of mine too, man. They're really good people. They're good for the sport, and they're entertaining fighters, man. That's why my hats are off to them. It's much love and much respect. But like I said, it's just part of the game, man. We got to do what we got to do to provide for our kids and to give the fight fans what they want to see, and that's a good fight.
100%. If he's watching, what kind of message would you send him for next week?
Uh, Keep on training, brother, and good luck. God bless you, and I'll see you fight night.
I love it, man. I'm getting excited, man. I know it's gonna be a real rumble. I know it's gonna be a
Oh
real
yeah,
rumble.
yeah. Hey, bro, it is, man. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for this one, guys.
How's the town talking about it? The town talking about it or what?
Oh man, yeah, dude. Ever since the fight got announced, the Honda Center it's getting sold out now, man. The floor section's already gone. There's a couple of sections up on top that needs to be filled out, but I know the I know the city's gonna be coming out, man. Just SGV in general, Anaheim, OC. It's gonna be a good night, man. I know a lot of people from OC as well, dude. So I'm just excited to be a part of this, event, and I'm gonna go out there and give a good fight for five facts.
For all your fans that are watching JoJo, let everybody know where they can find you on social media and what they can expect March 14th next week.
March 14th, guys, expect the best version of me. Like I said, I was Olympian. I'm a former world champion. I finally got my life and my head back together, man. I'll give you guys the best version of myself on fight night. Um, Tune in, guys. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys come the weigh-ins.
Man, I really appreciate your time, Jojo, and I can't wait. God bless, and on to the next, my brother. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you,
Friday.
man. I'll see
It's
you soon.
Friday,
God
right?
bless. No, Saturday, but the weigh-ins are on Friday. But
All right.
we'll do something on Friday.
All right, sounds good. Perfect.
All right, brother. God bless.
Stay blessed, brother. Stay blessed. Smash a like
Peace.
button. Double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters and trainers channel, and most importantly, the people's channel. We got the call ins are ready to go right now. If you guys want to call in, subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. We are live on Instagram. If you guys want to call in, go onto my Instagram live right now and just press join and enjoy this boxing session. Salute to everybody on the live. We got over 70 people on the YouTube. Double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices, man. Hit the like button. It's free. I guarantee you it's free. So we just had Jojo Diaz on the live. He got a fight coming up with Alex Rocha. Alex Rocha has lost 2 times. His first loss he took was from Rashidi Ellis. Definitely got outclassed, then gets stopped by Giovanni Santolin. And now also he had I think they a no contest with Curiel. And Curiel, I believe Curiel won that fight. I think that he was supposed to rematch Curiel and the fight never happened. What's going on, champ? How are you, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm back in my city, man. I'm back in Glasgow.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, we just had Jojo Diaz on. He's gonna be fighting Alex Rocha next week. Um, So yeah, I mean it's a Golden Boy card. Obviously, the main event's gonna be Kenneth Sims versus Arnold Barboza. Salute to the Cam Network. What's going on? Um, yeah, man. So talk to me, bro. I mean, I think Jojo D is going up to 47 to fight Alex Rocha. Talk to me nice. Do you like it? Do you feel like it's too much for Jojo? Jojo looks like he's in a good headspace. And yeah, he obviously coming off of that loss with Regis Prograis, almost got Regis Prograis out of there in the first round. But ended up losing a decision. Now he's gonna fight Alex Rocha at welterweight. What happens next week?
I mean, Jojo has been through a lot in his life. You know what I'm saying? As human beings, people think when you're a professional boxer, you need Superman, you can do everything, and nothing's gonna go it's gonna go off. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
Jojo's been through a lot, and if he's really back in a good headspace, if the Jojo Diaz that fought Gary Russo Jr. shows up against anybody, it's gonna be a tough night for anybody. Anybody. You know what I mean?
He can fight.
Yeah. Yeah. If that Jojo Diaz shows up, it's gonna be a very tough night for anybody. You know what I mean? So it's all up to Jojo. How is he feeling physically? Because physically we know he's really put his body through a whole lot of shit, and if he's recovered from that, that's the only thing. Because you can only hurt your body so much. If he's really got himself together, I think he can pull out. He can pull out some. He can put up a very good fight. You
He
know what
can
I mean?
pull off the upset. You saying?
Of course, I mean Jojo Diaz is a great fighter. I ain't gonna say it's a good fighter. It's a great fighter, but he's not been able to show his full potential to the world. He's not done that. He's not done that. Jojo Diaz is a real. Um, he got a lot of tools that he ain't shown the world yet.
Mm.
I believe that. You know what I mean? If he's able to pull the two bags and bring all that shit out,
Okay.
it's gonna be
Okay.
nice.
Okay. Okay. I see. Yo, listen. I seen an interview on Joe Brogan show with Shakur Stevenson. Good interview. I had to go into the comment box and say it myself. Good interview. It was a long one too, 2 hours, right? But we gotta throw into some of the highlights of the video. I'm gonna be having also Ryan Garcia's dad on today as well. So we can talk about what's going on with the Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson fight. We clearly see that the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight's not happening next. You see they're going the Rolly Romero route. They're saying it could be possibly May 30th. If so, I'm okay with it because it's a unification. I'm not mad at it. I see the storyline. He beat Ryan. It could be a bigger fight after that fight for sure. I did see Manny Pacquiao working out, and I did have once again, like I said, Ryan Garcia's dad said that a possible, Manny Pacquiao fight could be in lingering for Ryan Garcia. I don't know what people think about that, but are definitely gonna put some polls, on the YouTube. But yeah, what's your thoughts, man, on the whole thing, the whole situation?
Ranga Shakur Stevenson fight is a 50-50 fight. The reason why I'm saying it's a 50-50 fight
But he wants a
because
rehydration. He
when
wants a rehydration, and Ryan said no.
yeah, then there ain't gonna be no fight. We don't want to see no rehydration if nobody no more, especially before after Chris Evil. We don't want to see that shit no more. Whereby a fighter wins the fight and goes to the hospital. We don't. I'm tired of that bullshit. If you want to fight somebody, go fight him, and that's it. When you look at Leonard Harper, Hayes, Durant, no rehydration. Let's fight. That's it. All these fighters want to put in shit out. It's gonna help them win the fight at the end of the day. We don't want to see that shit no more. If you want to fight somebody 47, 40, 35, that's up to you.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. That's what we want to see. And Shakur Stevenson, he knows well. He knows what happened to Haney. So he don't want to be caught with the left hook though. Because they all suspect to the left hook, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
definitely, oh, I'm trying to make him weak. And then even when he hits me, it's not gonna be as hard as it is. Nah. Let's fight. Let's fight at a weight class whereby it's gonna be an even playing field. Rand Garcia, congratulations to him, kudos to him for not accepting to kill himself anymore for nobody no
Yeah,
more.
he said he's not gonna do it. He said he's not gonna do it no
Nah,
more. He said he don't need the extra 20 or 30 pounds to beat your ass. I love the energy that Ryan Garcia got, you know. And I'm a Shakur
if you
Stevenson
wanna
fan,
beat me,
ladies and
if you
gentlemen.
wanna beat me,
What was that?
if you wanna beat me, you beat me at my best. You don't beat me at my weakest. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. It's like,
yeah,
I mean, listen, let's put it this way. Ready? Check this out. How many catch? No, wait a minute. Here we go. We got this. How many rehydration cloths Floyd Mayweather put on fighters? Let's check. Floyd Mayweather notably utilized a 13-pound rehydration clause in 2013 against Canelo Alvarez, limited them to 152 pounds. All right, so is it just Canelo? Because I already knew it was Canelo, but I didn't know if there's any more. Nope. All right, listen. So Floyd put one on Canelo, right? Now Canelo was a big boy. Okay. Also, what
yeah,
Floyd? What 5 division champion?
yeah.
Right.
You know when Floyd came back from retirement and he fought John Henry Marquez, he made Marquez fight at a weight that he wanted to fight at.
They do that
He just
too.
trained him.
If it's not rehydration, they're gonna force you to a fighter weight, which is more common than anything.
Exactly.
Which is
You
more
know,
common.
sometimes this generation, these guys, they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They ain't built like that. They don't want to fight. They ain't got no heart. They're scared to lose their unbeaten records, and that's it. I don't care about them. And they don't make boxing great no more. Boxing is all a business to them no more. It's not about the best fighting the best. Nah, it's only Devin Haney that try to fight everybody. Apart from Devin Haney, ain't nobody want to fight nobody. Everybody want a big money and an easy way out.
Peep game. Everyone's talking about Shakur Stevenson being, that next Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was the 5 division champion. Floyd Mayweather had so many different champions. He had over what, 15? 15 world champions? Or over
Right.
15? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, when we talking, you got to show you're great. You know what I mean? And I believe
Right.
if Shakur Stevenson went to 47 and fought Ryan Garcia at 47, become a 5 division champion, do you know how great Shakur
That's
Stevenson
what
would
business
be?
is about.
Now,
Yeah.
is it because he's only 28 years old and he think he's gonna grow more? I mean, do we really keep?
I don't know about these cats
Do
telling me
we?
mills. I
We
don't know
do
about these
stop
mills
growing,
thing.
right?
Right. Right. These guys, they despise me a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even watching boxing no more because this boxing shit is dead in water. You
Ah,
know what I mean?
don't do
Yeah,
that.
this boxing shit dead in water.
Don't do that.
They, they're built like the old school guys whereby you get in the money, you go out there and fight somebody. They wanna do everything to be a superstar through the shortcut. Through the shortcut.
My boy be on the zone. You be on the zone app every weekend. Stop the cap. You be on the zone application every weekend. Stop the
Man,
cap streets.
they despise me, Mills, man. They despise me, Mills, man.
My
You
thing
know what
is
I'm saying,
too
man?
is when you hear that, it's like I, maybe 47 ain't an option right now for Shakur. Cool, está bien. We'll wait, right? But
Right.
another highlight, he said he never got the ring magazine belt at 135. Bueno. And he
Yeah.
says that Morataya is the guy that has that. So, that being said, are you okay with him fighting the IBF champion Morataya at 135? Shakur Stevenson. Let's go. Tell me. Are you Do you like it? Call in on Mill City Boxing
I think
Live on
Muratara
Instagram,
is not a
y'all.
bad fight either. Muratara he is a decent opponent, and I think Muratara is going to come up and put up a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fight that, you know, at the end of the day, he's going to win. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Muratara struggled against Devin Farmer. So, Shakur Stevenson is on another level. And I think the best version of Muratara will probably go there and lose a split decision. If not, Shakur just gonna run around him and take a enormous decision. You know
Run
already what
around?
Muratara is gonna happen.
He gonna run around for Morataya? He
He
not.
runs from everybody.
He ain't
Who
gonna.
he
He
walk
ain't,
down? He don't walk nobody down.
he can't pull an Andy Cruz and stick in there, stay there.
Yeah, Shakur Stevenson run from everybody. He ain't walk
If
nobody down. He
if
ain't
Andy
walk
Cruz
nobody
could
down.
do it, why can't Shakur do it? Streets.
I don't know. He got to go there and show us. Must give me a minute. I got to check on something in the
You
showcase.
already. You
I'll be right
already.
back.
Smash the like button, double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices. Call in on Instagram Live. Just press join. Jump on my live on Instagram and we can chop it up. I'm definitely gonna put a poll right now. I'm trying to figure out what to put. I'm gonna get into the comment section, but anybody in the comments, help me put a poll, man. Give me some ideas. But yeah, Jojo got hands. Jojo put hands on Haney. Wep out there. Is he a southpaw? Yeah, for sure. Shakur interview wasn't good. He was capping a lot. Okay, but listen, just because you capping doesn't mean it's not a good interview, right? Listen, if you're capping, that means it gives us more content to go throw out there, right? What they say, right? Um, Negative publicity, it goes further than positive publicity. Let's be real, right? So if he's capping, we gonna get more viewership. Okay? What part is he capping about though? Let's get specific here in the comment section, right? You not liking the fact that he's saying he needs a rehydration clause? What part was he capping about? I mean, there is a lot of confidence coming out of Shakur Stevenson for sure, and if he was capping about anything, I mean, Joe 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 Rogan knows some boxing. I'm gonna tell you too. That's another thing. Not a lot of the guys that come from the MMA world actually know the sport of boxing like that. You could tell by listening to him talk, he knows what he's talking about. Um, Certain things. Not everybody's gonna be well versed about the whole thing. You can't. It's hard to like cover multiple sports. It's not easy, right? If that was the case, everybody would be doing it on YouTube, don't you think? But what I did like was that he talked about his skills, and sometimes when you're doing this interview and stuff, guys, sometimes you gotta. I don't want to say that you go and you got to you gotta like pump up the guest a little bit, but you want to get them comfortable. You know what I mean? Y'all call it glazing. I know y'all want to call it glazing, super glaze. You know what I mean? You guys are funny like that, but in the same time, it's like you want to get him comfortable so he can go out and say things that are maybe not out of the norm, or maybe he says it, but like he slips. He slips and says something, that he wasn't supposed to say. I mean, there's different ways about to go about it, but like I don't think that it was a bad interview, and I don't think that when it comes to capping, right? He does believe he's the best in the world. Now, I'll tell you one thing that he's capping about for sure, because I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call it out, and this is what I believe. When they were describing Floyd Mayweather, and he was saying, "Yo, that mother, he stay in the pocket. He stay in that pocket," and Shakur says, seems like he, like me, right? You're not in the pocket all the time, boy. You in the pocket. You in the pocket more than most fighters, Shakur. But not like Floyd, though. Like, let's be real. Not like Floyd. Floyd went in the pocket with everybody. Floyd went in the pocket with Miguel Cotto. Floyd went in the pocket with Madonna. Floyd was in the pocket with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Floyd wasn't a person that utilized the whole ring. And he will capitalize on mistakes. Floyd, you know what performance reminded me of Floyd Mayweather when it came down to Shakur a little bit? Um, the William Cepeda fight. The way he was shoulder rolling and coming back with the left hand, and catching the shots with his shoulder and coming back with the left hand, that gave me Mayweather vibes. That gave me Mayweather vibes when he stayed on the ropes. Remember when Mayweather was on the ropes a lot with Cotto. I don't know if y'all remember, but he was on the ropes a lot. And that shit kind of reminded me a little bit about, when he showed the roll and hit him with the left hand. It reminded me a lot. I put like a couple a couple $100 on Cotto back in that day. I used to bet with my heart. I ain't gonna lie. No matter what, if Cotto fought, I would just put money on him. It was nasty work. I wouldn't even be sure, right? I'd be like Miguel Cotto and Canelo. I put 300 just off the heart. I'm Mexican from the bar. He took my money. Easy work. It was nasty. Well, it was a good fight though. It was a good fight. It's just that Canelo had a little more, and he had a little more in his bag. His instincts were a little bit sharper. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, I, I'm telling you right now, Shakur is not Mayweather. Shakur is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur needs to embrace who he is as a person. He's a Latino. He's Boricua. He needs to embrace those things. These are things that you have as an individual. Um, you need to perform in Puerto Rico. I think that that's something that you need to do to enhance your brand. If you embrace the Puerto Ricans, then the Puerto Ricans will embrace you. David Benavidez is, what is he? He's Honduran. What is he? He's Ecuadorian, right? He's Ecuadorian and Mexican, but the Mexicans embrace him. They embrace him heavy, right? Well, that could be with Shakur Stevenson as well. The Puerto Ricans can definitely embrace him, but you gotta give in también. You have to show the love. You know what I mean? Anybody that was from Puerto Rico, look at Xander Zayas today. You know what I mean? He's always put in that island. He's always put in that island. Zab Judah, right? Brooklyn, heavy Brooklyn. When you think of Zab Judah, you think of Brooklyn. When you think of Puerto Rico boxing, you think of Tito Trinidad, right? But the new coming, right? The up and coming guys, they gotta follow the lead, man. If you want your culture to embrace you, you gotta embrace your culture. You ain't better than your culture, baby. You're not better than your culture, baby. And Puerto Rico boxing is going in a up. WBO's doing their thing as well. Shakur Stevens is with the WBO. I shout out to Keyshawn Davis. He knows what time it is. He's going to Puerto Rico on his spare time. He knows what it is. You understand? Salute to No Cable. David is also Dominican and he don't even say it. It's nasty work. If you guys are any type of nationality, embrace it, man. Because you want your fans like I'm thinking about Manny Pacquiao right now, right? And we've been hearing chatters of Manny. Yo, Manny is an old guy. He's 47 years old, right? But you can't act like he ain't gonna have that whole country of the Philippines follow him to watch the pay-per-views, to watch the fights, to go to the gates. You can't. He's a god to them. He's a god to them. Let's go. I mean, you got, and I understand that the internet is undefeated, right? Shout out to Edgar Balanga. Ese canción. Well, how does it go? How does it go? Bam Bam Boogie. How does it go? ¿Qué te quiere hacer? Gucci Chanel. Oh man, baby mama, right? He Edgar Balanga always is repping Puerto Rico. Edgar Balanga's Spanish is just as fail as mine. It's just we're right there. It's like it goes. I think it goes Mill City, Amanda, and Edgar. Maybe Edgar's before. Maybe they're both better than me. My shit's fucked up. But obligado. Listen, yo, Puerto Rico boxing. Oh, listen. Um, we can't forget Oscar Collazo. He's fighting next week as well. That's pound for pound number 10 right there. We gotta show love to Oscar Collazo. I be saying Colazo by mistake. Colazo means, big booty. But Collazo, I be messing it up. You know what I mean? I got my Spanglish, you know what I'm saying? I'm really good looking, pero tú sabes. El body gringuillo del boxeo. Smash the like button, double tap the screen if you guys are on mobile devices. Ladies and gentlemen, Zufa Boxing. Oh, Gabriel Rosado, another Boricua fighting. Another Boricua fighting this weekend. But shout out to No Cable TV. Thank you for that two-piece as well. Yeah, man, I think I mean, you know what it is that the Dominican boxing, right? It hasn't really took into, like, I don't know what it is. It's like, can you listen to bachata and listen to a fight in the same time? I'm just asking a question. Like, does it make like have y'all been to a watch party that you listen to, Romeo Santos and the boxing fights on? I'm just asking a question. Or like, do you see more like reggaeton, right? You see some reggaeton and like, fights or salsa. Even salsa, you're like, damn, we could watch the fights, with the family and everything. I don't know how it is over there. I've dated a lot of Dominican women and nobody really liked boxing. Like I felt like I've been a loner for a long time, when it comes down to love and boxing. Um, but it is what it is. I mean, the Dominican boxing is doing well. Shout out to Edwin De Los Santos, signed to Brian Norman Jr., but also, fighting for Zufa. So you already know that the Normans, they got their monies and they did the little promotion and they're taking percentages like that. There you go. Let me take me that 20. Every time you get booked, give me that 20, Edwin. Listen, you added the middleman, Edwin. You added the middleman. Don't complain about that money now. But I'm salute to Edwin de los Santos. I'm glad that he's back with Coach Cello and they're moving and grooving. Shout out to Coach Cello. He got the gym going out over there in Reading and PA. If you guys are in PA and you want a great training camp, go to check out Cello Gloves. Now that guy right there, he's the man. He's the man. Edwin De Los Santos is coach. He got a lot of fighters coming out of that gym. He's opening up in a couple of weeks. Gym almost done. So training camp heavy. His background and his lineage of boxing. He's worked with the Judas. He's worked with a lot of different people, and obviously the most notable name Edwin De Los Santos. But but yeah. But what you guys think about really Shakur Stevenson and Morataya? I mean, it's not a bad fight, right? I mean, when he did say that on the interview, Shakur Stevenson, I liked it. I was like, all right. He said, I never had the ring belt. Okay, cool, whatever. But when he said that Morataya has it, then, I don't mind that. I want to see. I want, and I'm not. I don't give Morataya a big edge in this fight. I think he loses by a decision as well. But it seems to me that he knows how to cut the ring out real well. He has a good understanding of the professional rankings. What to do, and he was an okay amateur, Morataya. but as a pro, he's definitely he's done better. I mean, his Tevin Farmer fight, not that great, but that Andy Cruz win, solid win. Um, former gold medalist. I mean, you got to give him that credit. IBF champion. He did say he wanted to move up, but the interest of Shakur was he wanted the ring belt at 35. He never had the ring belt at 35. Okay. Whatever that means, right? Some people gonna look at it like, what does that mean? But you're doing more at 135. You have more established names. Your name at 135 that you beat is William Cepeda. Let's be clear. William Cepeda, right? Shout out to Lamont Rhodes Jr. Going to be getting that William Cepeda fight as well, mandated by the WBC. Good title fight. I don't mind it, okay? But, and a lot of people do want to see, Shakur and Roach. The Roach team, they want it. But I don't know if that would be next. Shakur saying that he's more of a 135 pounder. Um, I, I believe him. I do believe him. I do believe that Shakur only went to 140 just to fight, Teofimo Lopez. Um, it seems that way. It doesn't seem like he has a hard time. But if he's trying to, make Jay Prince happy and say, yo, listen, you want your boy Abdullah Mason to make noise, I can't be in the division, then okay, I get it. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it too much because I think people are saying, hey, they do want to see Jadiel. Is his name Jadiel Herrera, the WBC interim champion? Also Cuban, the Cuban kid. People want to see him fight. He ain't really do much for me in the amateur in the pro so far for me to be like, yeah, I want to see him. But yo, he can punch. He's a threat. He's a big southpaw, big boy. Um, and those are the guys I want to see him fight. Like, but at the same time, all fairness for Herrera, right? We would like to see him develop a little bit more. We would like to see him get some big names so he can become a name before fighting Shakur Stevenson. You know what I mean? I think that's what they're working on. But he has the interim. We don't know, where he could be a champion soon. So it is what it is. Bam Bam Boogie Shakur going to snatch Teal's belt just to drop them to go back down is gangster. He did some gangster shit, bang bang. He did some gangster shit. I mean, that's nasty, right? He seen a lick and just took it, right? He went like, oh, there's a lick at 40, and a respectable lick. That's kind of what it was. That's a lick with a name. Hold on, yeah, yeah. That shit is gangster. That shit is mafia status. That's nasty. That's nasty work. That might be nasty work of the week right there. That might be. But yeah. I mean, at 140, nobody talks about Richardson, Hitchens, and Shakur. But then again, who's really talking about Richardson, Hitchens now? Unless if it's something negative to say, sadly but true. He earned that. And I think that an explanation needs to be. We need an explanation, man. We still don't even know what it is, right? Like he ain't say not one word about rehydration. The weight was a problem. He didn't say not the fans did. He didn't say not one word. And if it was Lenny's fault that said that it was food poisoning, then it's Lenny's fault. Your coach's fault, that's his fault. You know what I mean? Or it's true. It could be true. That's fine. But get on the camera, man. Get on the camera. Let everybody know it ain't shit. You know what I mean? Schofield's had to do it. Why can't you? Come on, man. Come on, Lee. Yo, listen, step up to the plate. Step up to the plate at the end of the day. Antoine don't want to fight Shakur right away. After the fight, after he beats Andy Aroka, they ask him about Shakur, and he says he needs a fight or two. I don't think he said two. I think he said, I need I need to work into that. Respectable. Not exactly what I was expecting though, right? Like we're used to you saying I want all the champions. So I gotta hold you on that, right? Um, what I think they should do with Dalton Smith is he should definitely fight this guy, El Dominicano. El Dominicano. What's the guy that Russell lost to? Puello. Puello. I think Puello should get a shot of Dalton Smith. I just think, yo, throw him in there. Throw him in the mix. Throw him in that freaking mix, man. Because the 40 division is gonna be better if Puello's in it. If Puello's in that top six discussion, the division is just so much hotter. You got another dark horse in the mix, and let's keep it rolling. The 40 division can be the hottest division as long as they're always putting hot fights and no fights that we need that need to be marinated. They said they already ordered it. I know, but I gotta see it. I gotta see it from a real source. I'm not saying that the source that put it out there is a fake source, but I want to be a more reliable source. I need to hear it. I need to hear it. I need to see it. Who do you guys think wins that fight? Dalton Smith or Puello? I think Puello is just too technical for him. I think he'll beat him. I know styles make fights. Styles make fights. So I think I think Puello could beat him. You know what I mean? That 40 can be the best if they have mega fights. Yeah, I'm telling you, if they make the fights, if they make the fights, it's gonna be lit. The 40 division, it could be lit. Could be lit. Now let's get into another division, man. Let's get into the 47 division, and then let's get into the 54, and then let's get the hell out of here. Cause no, then we got to get Henry Garcia on. All right, but listen, let's make this shit happen. 47 is getting weird, right? Like Schofield Senior says, it's getting weird. Tell him. And the reason why it's like, all right, Ryan trying to get the Shakur Stevenson fight. Shakur starting to see that, if it doesn't happen his way, it's gonna probably not happen, right? And Ryan's kind of giving in on it. But can Ryan really make 140 pounds, guys? Like, can Ryan Garcia really? Oh, Ring Magazine. Ring Magazine reported it. Okay, thank you, thank you. Bounce back. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate you, my guy. Um, so if that's a good fight right there, Boyle and Dalton Smith, that's a good one right there. And that's a fight that's a win too. That Boyle's has some close fights, right? Um, but in the same time, people always like babying him, like he ain't getting the right. Like, remember the Sandor Martin fight? That was a close fight. I thought Sandor won by like a round or two. That's my opinion. I think Sandor Martin might have won a round or two. But Boyle has always been in the mix. He beat Antoine Russell. Antoine Russell is like saying, "I want that leg back, no matter what." You know, everyone feels like Shakur's really not a 140 pounder. He just did some gangster shit, like Bam Bam Boogie said. Took Teal's belt, wiped his ass with it, and said, "Toma Kishan, cógelo." Kishan like, "Come on, man, Debo, Debo." Oh man, Keyshawn is live, man. He live, man. He's on what's that? He's not on Twitch. He's on Kick. He's live on Kick, man. Is it? I think it's good. I think it's good now that when you don't have a fight, that you're going out there traveling, enjoying, and bringing up your name in different platforms. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But that little sparring session with Bruce Shushu Carrington, yo, I DM both of them already. I said, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Don't treat boxing like this WWE shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. We're gonna get a whole bunch of casuals coming into the sport. WD, WWE, WWF, whatever the F is. No, we don't need that in boxing right now because we already get complaints that we don't the best don't fight the best. We already get that. Then we get, oh, that was a robbery. The other guy won. And now you're gonna play fight? No, 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 no. We can't do that. Bruce Shushu Carrington and Keyshawn Davis, don't do that. You know what I mean? Cause they gonna, you know what I mean? Shout out to ESPN. MVPW in the building. Yesterday's press conference was lit. I was lit. I was happy. I was happy being the Boricua there. See Amanda Serrano right there and the main shit like that. Like, oh man, the leader of the new school, letting all these girls, you know what I mean, get all the light on stage. You know what I mean? From Netflix to ESPN. ESPN don't want nothing to do with the guy boxing. The promoters messed up Top Rank. You messed that shit all up. You now MVP gonna come in and take over by competitive women fights. I like what the promoter was saying. Shaniska, forget his name. Um, but he wants to put on Shadesa Green and Clarissa Shields. Definitely a big fight to be made in the heavyweight division or wherever division they need to make it happen at. I do want to see Amanda Serrano versus Tierra Brown. I'm sorry. I really do. I'm a fan. If I was one of the ones asking questions there, I ain't gonna front. I want to know like when if that's a possibility, how long is that a possibility? Because you know what she throws hands. Amanda throws it, but you know what? Amanda's trying to get that record, the KO record, and I understand it. She deserves it. She's almost there. What is she like? Two knockouts away. So yeah, get the most KOs as a woman. And then also, shout out to Amanda, you know, putting her foot down, really trying to continue to keep women boxing for 3 rounds. I wonder, I wonder how that's gonna turn out. I was listening to Lou DiBella, and he was saying that the attention span of a regular boxing fan to watch a fight is really not there. They can't stand still for 10 rounds, 8 rounds, um, let alone it be 3 minutes. Um, and I seen some truth in it, right? Because Baumgartner, her last fight, she just did 3 rounds, and you know, it was she threw the same amount of punches in a 2 round, a 2 minute round, than in a 3 minute round. So I don't like that because all you just did was just, you wasted another 10 more minutes of the fight. If it's a 10 round fight, right? 10 minutes, but probably the same amount of action. Keeping it 2 minutes, you make the girls run the hands more. They do get less knockouts, but do they get more or less knockouts because it's only 2 rounds, or they getting less knockouts because they can't, you know, they got pillow fists, one or the other. None of the girls come at me after this. Oh, Mills, you want me to test you to see if you got? And then one of these girls whoop my ass. I ain't gonna listen. First of all, I ain't touching no female. Second of all, I said what I said. All right. Listen, I'm with whatever. I understand what Lou DiBella is saying, but in the same time, for me, it would be a pick and choose game, right? Like who deserves 2 minutes and who doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I like what Amanda's doing. I stand for whatever she's doing because I think that she's a great person. I think that she's a great role model for women boxing. I think if I had a daughter, I would look at her and be like, look at that. That's a real champion right there. You see the way she acts? You see the way she acts, right? Role model status, you know? Um, ESPN, they said hell with Top Rank. Now, this is weird, right? ESPN has different channels, right? And like they have like off brands of the ESPN. And there's like a Latino ESPN. There's different. So I'm hearing that in certain platforms, ESPN's still around. So don't quote me too much on it. But what fight? Like Xander's fight, his next fight. I'm hearing that it's possibly gonna be on ESPN. Possibly. Um, They're still working on that. Look at the back and forth with promoters. Look at these promoters going at it with each other, huh? You got the Conor Ben signing, and that was dramatic with Eddie, right? That was that, and we already went through that in the last segment, the last couple segments. But now Eddie Hearn signs a UFC heavyweight to get back at him, right? And they have this group, a talent agency. Matchroom has a talent agency, so what that goes to tell me that is you're gonna probably put UFC fighters to box. That's what that's all I can see. I can see that they're gonna put UFC fighters to box in, maybe not with the ranked fighters that he has in his stable, but most likely just talent like bringing more eyes to the sport, because the UFC, they those guys have fans, so they're just gonna bring those fans to boxing, but get a boxing paycheck and obviously grow more fans, right? But I've been listening to so many UFC fighters, and they're really, really mad about the situation with Dana White and Zufa Boxing, and like they're looking at it like I'm the best MMA fighter in the world, and you're gonna go give Conor Ben, which is not necessary. He's not even an established champion, right? He hasn't even had a title bout yet, right? And you're gonna give him $15 million, but we ain't done yet, there, ladies and gentlemen, right? You gonna fight Regis Prograis instead? For that 15 milli, you're gonna fight 142-time champion, not a welterweight. And you scratch that, we not even fighting at welterweight. We fighting at 150. We making up. That's a super weight class, 150. Craziness, man. Craziness. I tell Regis, I said, yo, are you VADA tested? He says, I hope so. I said, Regis, aren't you supposed to know this before signing the paper? He says, oh, well, I signed it yesterday. So, but man, I don't care. I just love to box. Regis is my guy. And he's speaking truth. He's speaking on his mind. What's on the top of the noggin there? This is what he's saying. Zufa trying to do my boy Grimy, and it's not gonna work. Zufa trying to do my boy Grimy by making him go up 10 more pounds. But now, listening to Jojo Diaz earlier, guys, he said that Regis couldn't make 140. That's why they had to make the bout at 141, which is only 1 pound, right? Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got the Jai Opataya first Zufa champion. Yesterday we had Jalil Hackett, which is really happy about the money that he's getting on Zufa. He's getting paid the most money he's ever gotten in a fight on Zufa. We didn't even know who the hell the other guy that he is. Let me not disrespect him. Let me go find who he is on BoxRec and give him some light. But I don't know who the hell he was, but he was an undefeated fighter, though. He was an undefeated fighter, and Jalil Hackett did go the distance. So they did put a fight together. You know what I mean? Roberto Cruz Jr. Let me give you guys the face. Let me put the face to the name. That's who Jalil Hackett fought. His last bout. Went the distance, got paid the most money he's ever gotten paid. And Jalil Hackett was first signed to Mayweather, signed to the Zone, Matchroom Boxing, was on Javante Tank Davis cards before that on PBC. He's been everywhere, right? But goes to Zufa, gets paid the most money he's ever gotten paid. Hello. Talk to me nice, guys. You guys are getting funny on the chat. Let me chat, where you at? Chat, where you at? Talk to me. We need all the boxing to be on one channel, one subscription. Eddie Hearn was the bag before, now it's turkey. I mean, check it. This is how I always looked at it. This is how I always looked at it. Because I agree on certain statement there, but not all of it, all right? It was always, it was always Top Rank gave you the cheapest, right? Bob. The Bob father gave you the worst contract. Then you found an opening to go to Golden Boy. Got paid a little bit more money there, right? Now this is how if you look at the statistics, right? The statistics. I'm over here making words up now, right? the statistics, right? Eh, look at Mayweather, right? I'm telling you, Top Rank pays the least. Golden Boy might up it up a little bit more, depending on who you are too, right? And then goes Matchroom, then goes PBC. I think PBC came into the game kind of like I know people gonna be like, Mills, you gotta be there for your peoples, but I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I think that when Al came into the game, giving these major paydays, it made the economy mess up. And when it comes down to purses, right? Shout out to Corey Spinks, a legend in the building, my brother. But and Corey, what's going on, Corey?
What's up with you, my guy?
Chilling, my brother. Here cooking. Man, I had Jojo Diaz on earlier. He's gonna be fighting at welterweight, fighting Alex Rocha next week. Um,
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm over here talking to the people, about the promotional companies. We're talking about Zufa. We're talking about, what companies kind of pay the most when you look at the statistics in boxing for over the years. And my breakdown was this, Corey. I said that the Bob Father got you early and gave you the cheapest check that you could get, right? But built you. Then came along old Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and probably beat that mother for like 250 more.
Right.
Then you got guys like Eddie Hearn that says, wait a minute, y'all ain't making millions yet. I'll put 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 in your pocket. But then you
Right.
also had, before that, you had PBC, Al Heyman, that was just giving mothers like 7, 8 milli, 9 milli, like 6 milli, four, and it was just quick, and it was messing up the ecosystem when it come down to the purses.
But also you gotta look who it was. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta look who the fighter was. When Al Hager was doing it, it was like a little superstars. You know what I'm saying? But of course
But how
they
they
got it
become
much
superstars?
they got it much easier. They made a name for themselves
How they do that?
by winning fights. Being
How they get those fights and how they get premiered on what TV and what channels? Because of the promotional companies. These
right.
promotional companies made these guys stars.
But of course, and two, a lot of people don't give credit to, like, back in the day. A lot the platform that really made you a star and got you known and seen is ESPN.
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 ESPN, and now is they looking at it as like, listen, man, Top Rank, you a fool, trying to
Right.
bring up and you trying to go the protection program with Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason,
Right.
Emilio Vargas, and I gotta
Hey,
see
but
you,
look,
I
but
gotta
I
see
heard
you
to the
get.
grapevine. I heard MVP about to do something with
No,
ESPN.
no, no. It's already done. It's a done deal. They're locked in for 3 years.
Hey,
MVPW.
that's brilliant.
Yes. Yes.
Brilliant.
Yes. MVP saved boxing in somewhat, right? Like
Yes, they
because
can
we
say
need
what
to
they
be
want to
seen.
say. Listen, he the one bro Netflix.
También.
Now
That
he's bringing ESPN back to the table.
he's
Come on.
that's saving. That's
Right.
saving.
Yeah. They can say what they want.
I broke a record over here, but I'm a save.
Yeah. Huh. They can say what they want. They better stop. Get that man his props.
It was brilliant though. I was
It
talking
was
to
brilliant.
who was I talking
But
to the other day?
but
Oh,
the thing
go ahead.
is, listen. It ain't nobody but him. It ain't Turkey. Eddie Hearn's got his own platform. Um, it ain't Top Rank. It ain't Golden Boy. It's the dude that y'all want to call the YouTuber. He's smacking him in the face, man. He bringing ESPN back to boxing, bro. Jake Paul. Oh yeah. Come on, man.
And he's
The
doing
man,
it right away with Amanda Serrano and the team. That the girls that they have are great, great roster. Like, the
Right.
only thing they needed is the quote, and then they got it all. Well, I mean, I like Marshall too. She's
Yeah.
she's good
He got
too.
a lineup.
But they got a lineup. I heard
He
that
got a
Katie Taylor
lineup.
got one fight left and she's about to retire.
She gonna go right over there. Well, yeah, but that man. My God,
Now, who you think that she goes to MVP to do her last fight in Ireland?
I think so.
Because I know
She
she's
should.
going back home for it.
She should.
Yeah, for sure. Last,
She should.
yeah.
Right not. Go ahead and get that paper because he showed paying them.
Mm.
He showed paying the ladies, man. That's why they going over there. He treating them fair, bro.
Real talk.
Straight up.
Real
He
talk.
brought ESPN back to the table. I'm like,
Bringing them back,
wow,
bro.
that's big right there.
Bringing them back. Bringing
They
them
don't
back.
know. They don't know. That's how they was grooming us to be commentators. They
So
used to.
so
They
what did Top Rank do wrong, Corey? Let's go. Let's start nipping shit in the butt right now. Why did
This
we
the
even
thing,
lose it in
man.
the first place?
Right, because they the ones that always had the contract with ESPN. So I don't know why they fumbled the ball with that.
It looked
They
like
need to,
their finances just look a little bit more organized. That's what it looks like.
man, they tripped. That's what they did, man.
And that
Yeah.
because I shouldn't have needed to watch Abdullah Mason get 5 straight, 7 straight, 10 straight knockouts on ESPN. And
Right.
it be one sided and we know it, and then we go on DraftKings and it's fucking plus 400, 1,400 all the time, 3,000.
That's
It's just
crazy,
that's
man.
why we lost it. That's why we lost it.
That's
You
crazy,
know?
man.
And to
That's
why?
crazy.
Because why? Too much money being put in certain pockets.
But the crazy thing about it, man, like, man, for real, why can't like
N-
why it took a
Non comp not enough
yes.
competition.
Why did it take of course you what's the name is showing that he's a businessman, but why it take a new schooler that's really trying to show you how to do it?
But it's easy. It's easy.
Yeah.
But his
It's about
his game op-
relationships. They thinking about the money.
but
It's about relationships though.
yeah, that and it's budgeting too. Like these guys give a certain budget out. To give the females the budget that the males was getting, you can move that around and put competitive fights in, and we
And
get to
they don't
see the talent of the
but he
women.
listen, but he also now that I've seen he done picked up some male talent, man.
Yeah, but I don't know how they're gonna spread it. They're like in that press conference, they didn't. They
No,
they
no,
they,
they gonna have to take a back seat to the ladies.
they
They
are
just
no
gonna
for sure.
yeah, but it's their chance to get seen.
Hey, yeah.
Corey, what males the MVP had? No, they done picked up a couple of
No,
little
they got
snippets,
males. They
right?
got a couple males,
Yeah, they got some.
but not.
That's nice. That's nice. That's
Yeah, I
nice.
mean, I
That's what
mean,
I'm
even
saying.
Lucas Body is gonna be fighting for the WBA title against Floyd
Mm.
Schofield. He's an MVP fighter. You know,
I done seen them pick up some nice
yeah,
little competition.
hmm
And then you got
they got a few guys.
what's the name of I know what's the name of got rocked at one time, but look HTO decent too. Right. Hey, Mills, you was right about that. All those top ranked cards, those guys were tailor made for those guys on top rank. That everybody knew the outcome of every fight.
And we lost ESPN.
Fumbled the ball. Nobody want to pay for that.
It
But
was
you didn't have
horrible.
to pay.
And then I gotta watch that at 12 o'clock at night. Come on, dog. We gotta do better than this, man.
Hey, but I started on ESPN with top rank.
I know that was when they were dispatching the money the right way.
Back up, man.
Shit.
I was on, but that was the platform, man. Man, that was the platform though. It wouldn't be no Floyd Mayweather.
It's the biggest
Yeah, it
platform that
wouldn't be
boxing
nobody
seen,
if it
bro.
wasn't top rank. Because we was all built on top.
Yeah.
I mean on ESPN.
Yeah. And then Before that, it was HBO.
Yeah.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
yo, but hey,
And
the
then if you
crazy
wanted to
thing,
be seen even more, you was on Showtime too.
the crazy thing, man, they know when you about to go. They know when you about to take that next leap to like HBO and Showtime. When I ain't know nothing about it, they was like, man, it was nice knowing you and all. I'm like, I'm puzzled, like, damn, what they keep on? Why that motherfucker saying this shit? Like I'm finna quit boxing or something, bro. Maybe.
Cause they knew you had Jay Prince.
Nah, he wasn't with me then.
No.
No,
Oh,
he didn't. He didn't. I didn't get with Jay until like my last world title.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then, at that time when I was undisputed, it was just the people that I started with.
It's nasty, and I hope that boxing we could be viewed at and a bigger scale, like even with Netflix, like the fights that we're getting on Netflix, we're all suspect. Like,
Hey, I wanted to ask y'all about two fights that's coming up. The Zerto Ramirez and the David Benavidez fight. How do y'all see that fight going?
go Corey.
Benavidez winning.
Benavidez is the smaller guy, isn't he going?
I know that, but listen, it's something that comes with a smaller guy. Um, Something that comes with a smaller guy is activity.
Mobility.
It's gonna be a lot of activity. He's gonna throw a lot of way more punches than he's normally used to.
Yeah, it's a cheat code to be real, because he's overwhelming people at 68, 75. So it's almost unfair of how much he's gonna overwhelm these guys at cruiserweight.
I just want to point out that these guys are familiar with each other too, right? They sparred. They were sparring partners, right?
Yeah.
Look, so, man, he know what. Hey, what's the name? Know what he doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And two, look, check it out. That's why Usyk. That's why Usyk took over the heavyweight division. He was skillful, but he was very busy.
And that's why it's okay for him to fight a kickboxer now, and nobody cares because he already earned it.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna pay for that shit.
No, no, for sure. For sure, Corey.
Probably over this country though.
Yeah, but being like a pound for pound name like that, and to be fighting a kickboxer, everybody would complain. But considering, huh?
But who he gonna fight? He done beat everybody.
He beat everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And he didn't even ran it back with a couple people. Same result.
And all those people are top dudes. They're top guys.
And the one they was talking about that was questionable with Dubois, he ran that back and knocked Dubois.
He ran it back with the best guys. Let's be real. Dubois, Joshua, I mean.
I'm like, man, give it a rest, bro. Who we gonna fight?
And when he trains, he be looking like he getting older too. Like, it's not like he a spring chicken either.
Yeah, he is.
He might be one of those guys, Corey, that don't let it. He might not let it go like on his terms.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, the only person ain't Deontay Wilder about to fight that one dude that's about the same.
But that's a lick too. That's a lick too. He's like, that's why he said, I'm gonna get this kickboxing lick before I get the Wilder lick. But then it's like, what happens if Wilder loses to Derek Chisora?
Right, because they both about the same. Like,
that's probably why this kickbox is probably worth just as much as Wilder, bro.
Right.
No bullshit.
Because he's a wild dude too. Why if he catch Wilder before Wilder catch him? Yeah. It's garbage.
Not. It's not gonna happen. He's just gonna step to the side.
You think Wilder about to knock him out?
Wilder ain't knocking shit out. He ain't touching. He ain't even gonna touch. Usyk about to look like Shakur Stevenson in that motherfucker. I'm telling you right now.
I'm talking about the other heavyweight dude from England. Chisora, not Chisora.
Chisora?
I mean the other dude. The other
Yeah,
dude
I honestly got Chisora winning the fight.
No, I'm talking about Wilder and the dude that he's supposed to fight.
Wild and Chisora, Derek Chisora. What about him?
Oh, you talking about the Englishman? You got him knocking what's the name out?
Wilder out.
Yeah, I think Chisora could just like put his head to the side and just throw something looping.
Like how he be punching, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know that's kind of hard for someone that doesn't have good punch placement, Corey. You know,
Yeah.
Wilder has horrible punch placement, so to be able to like figure that where that
Now
head's, it ain't like he a body puncher. He just
that's gonna be the most that's gonna be the most untechniqued fight that I ever seen.
in the in boxing for sure, 100%. And if the fight doesn't end early, it just gets sloppier and sloppier,
It's
and you just
sloppy,
want
bro.
to might want to even just change the channel type shit.
Yeah, man, because that's nasty work.
Yeah,
In my
Another fight I
voice.
wanted to ask y'all about was that Nakatani and Inoue.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be like
yeah. I like the fight. I like the fight. We back. Hold on. Gotta get the call-ins again. My bad. My bad. My bad. Salute to the people on the live, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Man, what am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Double tap the screen if you all are mobile devices, y'all. Come on, man. Fuck with me. All right. I'm back on live. I'm back on Instagram live. Subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube. My bad on that, guys. My bad on that, guys. Gentlemen, my bad. Instagram tripping, you know. I don't control it. I don't make the rules. I just play by them. Salute, salute. But yeah, man, this game has changed, man. This game has changed and not for the good. It ain't for the good.
hey, you hear me?
Talk to me.
That's the only difference between the lives. The you know, you can stay on what's the name is longer. And you
Yeah,
ain't gotta worry about that.
this shit like after 1 hour, this shit just
Yeah,
freezes.
that's crazy. You can be on that motherfucker all day and night on what's the name, man.
On
Shit.
TikTok?
Yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't like the shit on Insta though.
so yo, listen, Corey, though, right? I was listening
Yeah.
to the Joe Rogan podcast yesterday. Shakur Stevenson was the guest, and there was a lot of things that were eye catching. Um, you know, when we talk about Shakur Stevenson right now, and what are the possible fights that people want to see him in, and also we got to talk about the WBC mandating Pitbull Cruz to fight Lamont Roach. Um, what do you think about that matchup that the WBA is trying to make happen? But in the same time, what do you think about Shakur Stevenson? You know, constantly talking about a rehydration clause to fight at 147 pounds. You know, he gets the praises of being that next Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd Mayweather was a 5 division champion, not a 4 division champion. I mean, what's your thoughts on it?
I think, man, he shouldn't have no say so. That's your fucking problem if you want to go up and fight 147. You can't put somebody a restriction on a weight you want to fight and because to give them an opportunity to fight you, that's soft. Why would you move to another weight class and try to get him a rehydration clause because you moving up in their weight class?
And another thing, he's a lineal champion at 140, but what's the name is a champion at 147? Ryan or whoever we're talking about on the opposing side.
Yeah, I mean now I think these guys are starting to say that they want the Ring magazine belt more than anything else. There's no sanctioning beast attached to it. So in that same interview, he said he will go back down to 135 to get that Ring magazine belt, which is more the Taya's belt. So you might see guys.
Look, but check this out though. Check this out. Look. They saying that you don't have to pay nothing with this belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
But man, look, it gets a little fishy. Maybe
Mm.
not now, but how are they going to make theirs? How? It's going to have to be some way. Come on. make more. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound right. Like with the belt, you ain't got to pay no sanctioning fees no nothing.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, come on. And if I get this belt, I get more money.
Right.
You don't know how. Some ain't smelling right, bro.
So Corey, you think they should do away with the sanctioning fees for the belt?
But that's Turkey's belt.
No.
Turkey owns the ring.
Right, but no, man, right. But man, that stuff been like this since the end of time, bro.
No, I know. But Turkey.
We young man, we younger men striving to make money, man. Shit, I ain't gonna take a little bit of my paper. I don't care. I'm still left with a whole bundle. Right. God damn, dude, you still getting more money than you ever had.
That's true.
Shit. And then you a world champion, bro. That's when, man, if they cut all them off, bro, what?
Yeah, no, they said it was vacant bounce, but they said also Shakur said that it's gonna be more to Taya's belt. I don't know where Shakur got that from. You know what I mean? I don't know if he knows something we don't.
It takes out the camaraderie of champion versus champion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, come on, man. What about collecting them things? You dig?
Right.
That part.
You gotta collect them, bro. Come on, you want to own everything. I don't just want to keep going for one goddamn belt. Like every weight class I move, I wear the same goddamn belt. I want multiple.
Multiple, right.
I don't want one house on the block. I want the whole block.
I think Bud was the last of a dying breed, man.
Man, come on, man. And before he left, they had him to do that bullshit. Trying to talk down.
Nah. I can't say that Bud's the one of the dying breed. Nah.
Who's
Gotta
Keyshawn?
Dave. Nah. Let Keyshawn, become at least a 2-3 division champion and something like that. Do the basics first, right? But David Benavidez.
Oh yeah,
You might
right,
see David Benavidez mess around and fight Usyk one day, dog. I'm being honest.
You think so?
That can happen.
I really
That can
believe so,
happen.
bro.
If he's fighting,
And if that's not the face of boxing, what would it be?
That is if he do that.
Hey, that could be possible.
Especially if he win.
You see the style, right, Corey, of him and Usyk, right?
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. He about his height.
Usyk? How old is Usyk?
About 50.
Alexander Usyk. You buy. I got it. Usyk. My man Usyk is 39.
Oh, he's pushing
up
it.
there.
You know what I mean? Benavidez will get him right at the perfect time.
Right, exactly.
Golly, I told you he's about 50.
Hey, but it looks like Usyk take care of himself though. He don't look like he do.
Man, I don't get. Hey, man, shit. I don't want to hear what you talking about. What you talking about? Shit.
Hey, so he's gonna catch. He's
a boxer. Hey, he's a boxer, son. I don't give a fuck what he do outside of this. I know what he do. His body is trash.
Oh yeah.
With the capital T.
Come on, man. Punishment.
They say Usyk a bad man for 40 though, for sure.
He is. Yeah. When he put him down, he gonna ache. Man.
Benavidez is a dangerous fight for Usyk. Vice versa as well.
So I agree with Mills, but Corey, you agree too. So you think that David Benavidez gonna catch him when Father Time catch up to Usyk?
Yeah, he gonna take him down through that. The money go. Hey, hold up. You ain't. Hey, but it could be happening soon.
What was that?
Than we think. I think it'll be happening sooner than we think.
Like 2 or 3 fights from now, type of deal.
In that order, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's true. Because both of them, David Benavidez ain't really.
Because David and his team are sharks, and when you see prey, you need to attack it before the time is not there anymore. You know what I
Look,
mean? It's like it's
Usyk ain't a gigantic heavyweight.
no, he's not, but he's definitely he wasn't I didn't think he was a small cruiserweight either.
He was in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, and with David, we've seen him go down probably about 3 times now, right? You know, twice by the same person, and then one time by David Morrell. Some people think of that what is not a knockdown. Some
It
people
wasn't.
you seen the foot in the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I agree on that too. Um, but yeah, this would be huge. I think David Benavidez is definitely climbing into that
Man,
face of.
he making it look too easy, man. He put hands on
But you know what
McGregor
it
too,
is that
man.
what happens when he messes up Bevo? It's gonna open up a lot of eyes, bro.
They gotta start putting him on a pound for pound list. I don't know why they don't have him on up there already.
I agree.
They don't want nothing to smoke.
I think what after being a 3 division champion, you would have to put him on Corey, right? Like he would have to be in everyone's
Right.
pound for pound.
Yeah. They overlook him though.
He should be on there for real now, for real, because he's one of the stars in boxing. Everybody talks about him.
Yeah.
The
Everybody talks
Mexican
about him.
monster.
So why he ain't on there? Period.
Mm.
Yeah, it don't make sense to me.
That's crazy. Why he ain't on there? Period. This man came from dipping and dabbing in the powder to coming back whooping people's heads.
Are you being biased towards the fact that he's
Hey, straight up, not once, twice.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
He got it caught twice. He
Mm.
come back still kicking people's ass.
Talk to him.
He's the real live boxing Scarface, baby.
No, for sure.
Yeah, the world is mine.
Let me say, if David Benavidez knocks out Zerto, it'll be big too because it's a cruiserweight. You know what I mean? I don't care. Yo, Zerto can fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the thing about Zerto, he's not disciplined, man. Every single time I see a picture of him, he just keep getting bigger and bigger, man. Zerto Ramirez.
Yeah.
Just not a disciplined fighter at all. He like the tacos, man. And the friole.
And the Fraioli.
You know?
And the Fraioli.
Addiction, man, addiction, you know?
Addiction, man.
Pass me the Corona or a Modelo.
You can see Benavidez knocking out Zerto.
Nah. But I could maybe stopping him though.
Yeah, giving them two, punishing them.
Yeah,
by the activity.
yeah, cause his ass is not in shape to deal with it.
Yeah.
That's why. But Flusher, but even looking past him, fuck it. Let's look past him because we all know he's gonna win, right?
In
Um,
that order.
the way we gotta watch this Zufa champion, tomorrow, Jairo Bataya. He's fighting a real like the guy that he's fighting. I don't think he's all that at all. I think he's ass to be honest with you. I just think
Why if he end up pulling the shot out?
yo, Obataya has been hurt by less opposition.
Man, they putting the.
The Obataya cap might be on height.
The Zufa League has been signing nothing but what ifs.
The what ifs.
The what ifs.
I like that, Corey. I'm signing the what ifs, meaning like we don't know who you are, but you bring some type of attraction to my league. I know you're not the best in the world,
Right.
but you bring in some numbers and you bring in accolades. Like for instance, Jairo Bataya didn't bring in the numbers, right? He actually lost a Eddie Hearn lost a lot of money promoting him, he says. But um but he brings that IBF title. He brings that cruiserweight IBF title, a cruiserweight, a division that promoters never really cared for too much.
Yeah, the thing is, man, they were like you said, they signing a bunch of I want you to be a star, but I hope you can become a star.
They must be hitting you like this. Imagine they hit you like this, like, yo, bro, you good, bro. But you can't fuck with David Benavidez, man. Won't you take this check right here? Take this check right here. Because when you go take that check over there, it's gonna be your last big check. How about that?
Hey, straight up, man, because man,
That's being real. That's the real Zufa conversation.
I know a little kid down here. They just signed with them. He's good though. He pretty decent, but do he have the real cojones? Because he should have been up there. He should have been up there with Shoo them. He in that class.
Okay.
But he's just now signing to, you know what I'm saying, the Zufa.
What's his name,
Who's
Corey?
on their roster?
His name damn, what's his name? Start with a D. What's this little dude name, man? Golly.
You're killing his promo. You're killing his promo, Corey.
Well, man, it's killed. He killed it a long time ago when he ain't signed.
Yo, but listen. So you when you look at the Zufa League, you don't take it serious yet. You don't really tune in yet. Corey, is what you're saying?
No, of course. I still tune in. I love boxing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I respect all the boxers that they are signing. You know, I don't look down on nobody. You know, they're boxers. They're gladiators like I was. So, you know, I still give them the same respect. Like I said, I remember. The reason why I can say what I said about the Charles Martin them fight because I looked at the shit, no matter what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I looked at the whole card. You dig? That's how I can say. That's how I can say it was damn near all knockout, but it wasn't the ooh rah in the crowd.
Yeah. How many UK fighters does Zufa have signed to?
Half of their roster.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm just playing. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
they signed them left and right though.
I mean, but dude, but is that going to continue because Matchroom and Queensberry are kind of the leaders over there, right? So if they're not really playing ball with them and they're just going against them, you know, because if they really know boxing, they would want to go against the Matchroom stable, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because they have a good opportunity of winning, right?
Yeah.
You know, you take some of the high profile USA fighters, bring them to Zufa to bring up the brand of Zufa, then get their ass kicked by them. Viewership, everything stands the same.
Man, listen.
No, for sure.
The thing Zupa doing.
They're gonna bring Shakur Stevenson to fight Conor Ben probably one day over there. David Benavidez might fight Obatayo over there. That type of shit. That will build their name. They'll build their brand. These guys don't care. What? What you said? 15 million? Let's go. Well, I don't give a fuck what belt. No belt. Fuck it. Don't even give me the Zufa belt. But they're gonna want it anyway. It's worth 40K.
See, they want to try to make Conor Ben a star over here.
Yeah.
What's the name? They want to try to make Conor Ben a star over here.
Yeah, with the Paramount platform.
But the thing is, fighting over here is different. Fighting over here, our opponents are different.
But they're setting them up with Regis, though. They're lining them up with Regis, a 140 pounder.
Man, if Regis could just give us an old glimpse of the old Regis, come on, man. He in trouble.
Rule go rule, baby. That's what we're going for.
I agree.
So I would love for Regis to mess that whole party up. I would love it.
Hey, listen. If Regis show up, he in trouble.
Hey, Conor is there to be hit too. It's not like
he gonna be there. But what's the name ain't gonna man? Listen, if Regis show up and Regis know the magnitude of this fight, go ahead, bite down, train real hard. Like we talked to him. We talked to him too. Man, listen. He in trouble, bro.
I think that they're banking off of Connor's chin being able to take Regis's power and knowing that Connor has a longer arm reach, so they're banking off of his firepower landing before Regis's.
But they not looking at you. They not looking at like his
Pedigree.
Regis skill level.
No, they're not
They
looking
not
at the
looking at his
pedigree.
skill level.
No. And that's the cool thing about the Zufa League too, right? Because I've noticed that, and a lot of fans don't realize this, right? When you seen the Callum what was it, Callum Walsh, right? Callum Walsh versus Ocampo. We were complaining like crazy. Remember, Corey? We were
Yeah.
complaining like crazy. They freaking Kellerman said that this guy he looking like Roy Jones in there. They're trying to save that card, right? But we all
Right.
know Ocampos is a PBC opponent. He's a guy that
Right.
gets knocked out by PBC fighters. You
Right.
understand? So when they put this fight together, Carter Bet has not fought nobody at a even Regis's caliber. So they're just
Right.
bringing in a
Because
smaller guy with bigger
what's the name of
skills
son?
and
What's
bringing
the
him
name
up.
of son? Ain't all that, man. What's the name? The one they had the two fights.
Chris
The,
Eubank.
yeah, he ain't all that, brother.
No.
He already lost before you.
He got Edgar Berlanga calling him out.
Yeah, yeah. Nigga, but leg, right.
Now you know your Edgar would do him dirty though.
Yeah, he would.
Look at my boy
And he looked
Jojo.
good.
He
You
getting
talking about you talking about Edgar? Who he calling out?
he calling out Chris Eubank. He trying to get an easy lick. He trying to get on that. He trying to get on that Netflix card.
With a little name over there.
He trying to get on that. Yeah, he trying to get on that Tyson Fury card.
Yeah, he'll get him.
And he needs a rebuilding fight, you know. And Chris Eubank has that name, you know.
Yeah, he
But
gonna knock him out though.
real boxing heads are just looking at these matchups and just like at Zufa, and they're like, man, I'm gonna watch it, but
If Regis show up, bro, he gonna have a long night. Because Regis, I think Regis can crack too.
Yeah, he can. Hey, Corey, the only thing I'm gonna say is Connor Ben is not as flat-footed as Regis though. But he is there to be he is there to be hit, but he's just not as flat-footed. He can close the gap a lot faster.
what do you think about that statement, Corey? You there?
Corey done fell asleep on us.
Corey must have didn't like. He must have not liked that comment. He must have.
He buffering. He's buffering.
Oh, yeah, nah, I see you.
That's that internet, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know.
Hey, Mills, I got a quick question.
Talk to me.
Who do you got? Do you think Mike Tyson could beat Charles Martin?
Mike Tyson beat Charles Martin?
Do you think he can do it?
No.
What about when Charles Martin was champion?
I don't think Mike Tyson can beat him now, let alone be when he was champion.
I was thinking that when they wanted to break George Foreman's record, that would have been the time to do it against Charles Martin. He don't look that good.
Yeah.
He looked horrible against fucking Effie Jugbar.
Jugbar, yeah, he did. He looked bad.
So I was thinking, if he wanted to break the record, that would have been his time.
Yeah. Nah, I hear what you're saying. I think
Charles Martin just looked terrible. Fuck, I never thought he was a good fighter.
Yeah. I mean, in the messed up part about it is that Charles Martin has actually been doing. This was his comeback. He was actually getting a little rally coming up, you know. Charles Martin. I mean, do you remember Charles Martin when he had to take it easy on Jared Anderson?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson is never really in top shape, anyways, though, right?
Yeah, man. What a shame, man. I mean, there was a lot of big hopes for him, you know.
How long he been in the game?
Who?
Charles.
Well, he got knocked out by.
Shit, he about to retire in a few years.
Okay.
Charles Martin.
Is Anthony Joshua knocked him out like in the second round or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Smash that like button, y'all. Yeah.
Well, are you watching the fights tomorrow?
Yeah, he's 39 years old. He probably got a couple years left.
Oh for sure.
Are you watching Zufa tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah, I'm watching boxing. I'm watching Gabriel Rosado on the zone tonight. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I like Gabriel's on.
yeah, I'm gonna watch everything. I'm gonna
He's a
watch it
good
all.
boxer, man.
And
Yeah,
he'll fight anybody.
He's got good fucking movement and everything.
yeah. I
Too bad he
mean,
didn't hit that hard though, because fuck, that would have been the difference.
speaking of him though, right? Yo, I looked at the opponent that he beat and Beck the Bully that he Beck got him on the rematch, but um yo, he's ranked number one. I don't know what sanctioning body, but how the hell do you beat the guy that you beat and you're ranked number one at 168? I forget what sanctioning body it is, guys. But Beck the Bully, I didn't even know he was a top 10 contender at what 168. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Beck the Bully. Beck the Bully has an opportunity to like get a title shot in his next fight. That's for sure.
Yeah,
They should have put Gabriel Rosado at Zufa. He could be a champ there for a while.
I think that's a good move. I
yeah.
think they need some names. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you just bringing in like new names and shit like that, it's just like we as fans we're trying to captivate what they could possibly do versus what we've seen these guys do in the past with other opponents and see if they got enough in the tank left, or this is the way to be able to uplift your prospect, your undefeated prospect by beating or outclassing a Gabe Rosado, one or the other type of deal. But I hear you. Maybe he gets a Zufa check. I like Gabe my guy.
I would just promote him as a champion, give him soft fights, and just build him up.
Yeah.
Maybe grab some more viewers off him, because he's a nice boxer, man. He's just got a lot of good moves.
Yeah, uh, Gabriel just seems like the type of fighter to keep fighting until Father Time catches up to him. I feel like that about Keith Thurman too, man. And this Sebastian Fundora fight, I don't know, bro. I think Sebastian gonna put him might stop Keith in the later round.
He'll stop. Yeah. Keith doesn't look that good anymore.
We don't want that to happen over here. But if it happens, it happens. We cool with Keith around here. We do like Sebastian Fundora as well. But shit. I think Keith got what it takes to beat Fundora. I just don't know if he has enough in him to do it. We've seen Keith get hurt numerous of times, and we know that Fundora's out there to hurt you.
Yeah.
I saw Keith get hurt by Oscar. What the hell's that guy's name again? Colossus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I was at that fight actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good body type. I really liked Louis Colazzo when he was boxing. Fuck. He was one of my favorites in terms of skills. Fuck, he had it all, man. Fuck, he was a pretty sweet boxer.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, guys, I'm gonna tap out so I can tap back in. I see that Henry Garcia got two more phone calls he's waiting on, and then I'll start up a new live. When I get back on, I'll be on with Ryan's dad, and we can chop it up with him. Obviously, we got a lot of questions to see what's up with him next because there's too much talks of going the Shakur route, and we haven't been hearing too much of the Devin Haney. Devin Haney's saying that Ryan Garcia don't want the rematch, and that's why they got to go the Rolly Romero route. Obviously, we all know it has to do with extra, VADA testing. And let's see what these guys and see where it's at, when it comes down to that mega fight coming up this year. So, but I'll be back a little bit later on tonight, guys. All right.
All right, for sure.
Not even tonight, like probably like in an hour, to be honest.
All right.
All right. Take it easy, fellas. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Appreciate you guys for tapping in like always. Become a member of the channel. It's pinned in the links. Salute to everybody on the live, man. All the members of Mill City Boxing. Really appreciate you. And once again, we'll be back a little bit later with Henry Garcia. Stay blessed.